Marvel Legends, Retro Series, Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy, First Appearance, Target Exclusive. Let's get it. What is good, my peeps? Big Rock back at you again with another action figure review. This time we have got a Target exclusive. This is the Amazing Spider-Man First Appearance or Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. This is the colors he wore in Amazing Fantasy 15, where he was more of a darker blue, kind of almost black. And we've seen this figure before. It was released last year during the 60 Amazing Years, the Spider-Man anniversary celebration. And it's the same exact figure. There's only one difference, which I'll show you guys what that difference is later. It's got the same accessories, basically the same color scheme. Yeah, there's only one change, and that's it. And we'll definitely show that change to you. Anyway, you see we're on the retro card this time. This is a Target exclusive, and why it's a Target exclusive, I do not know. It's also at we'll call it elevated price tag, $27.99. I was fortunate because it being a Target exclusive, and I used my red card. Plus, there was a special going on where 25% off. So, all told, I walked out of the store with this figure for $20 and some change. So, yeah, jump on that if you can. Anyway, you see what we got going on with the packaging. I'll turn it to the rear so we could see that too. We've got the same artwork. And this is like an homage to one of the scenes from that first issue. And with the return of this windowed packaging clamshells, we have also the return of the little bio. In Spider-Man's first ever adventure, tragedy teaches a young Peter Parker that with great power comes great responsibility. Right to the point there. So go back and look at it one last time. You see I already have another one there, so there will be no cracking it open because it's been cracked open already. Let's just get right to it, shall we? And now we've got our figure, our Spider-Man, our Amazing Fantasy First Appearance Spider-Man on our rotating base. So you could see if you got the first version of this that came out last year, as he's coming around back, you see the difference right there. The spider logo on the back is a bright, almost sky blue. That's how he first appeared. Now, the Amazing Fantasy or First Appearance Spider-Man that we received last year, like I said, looks exactly like this, same colors, with the exception of the spider emblem on his back. It was a different color. It was red. And that was inaccurate. So sometimes I think Hasbro does that on purpose just so they can have a license to release and double dip with the pricing. They know that compulsive neurotics like myself, completionists, are going to go for it. Though I have to admit I am breaking out of that little conundrum of mine of being a completionist, because it's starting to get ridiculous. Anyway, he even has the same accessories. So out of packaging, we'll see right here, he's got his webs that go, underneath his armpits, stretched there. This is when they're folded back. And then we also have when they're extended, as you could see right there. So the same thing like we had before with the 60th anniversary version. We get a web line, as you can see right there. Same thing. And we get 3 other sets of hands. So we get grippers for when he's holding his web lines, as you can see right there. We get thwippers. as you could see right there. Well, let's make sure you could see him. Yeah, the Thwipper is right there. And then, of course, the Fiche de Resistance, the style of hands that we usually have inexplicable issues with when it comes to Hasbro, not including them. And that would be the wall crawling hands, as you can see. So, yep, so definitely, I guess that's one of the reasons why the price is where it's at, because as far as Hasbro's concerned, they just blew us away with a whole bunch of accessories, at least in their mind. They think that is, when that used to be the standard. These days we'll get one set of hands and maybe something else, depending on the character. But let's take a closer look at our Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. All right, here we go. And we've got our Spider-Man a little bit closer up. And like I was saying, you go all the way around. He's really basically the same figure. And we'll compare momentarily. The only difference, we'll turn to the back so you can see what I'm talking about, is this blue the blue spider logo. And I'm going to bring in the original Amazing Fantasy right now. So you can see right there, there's the differences right there. You see I've got him utilizing the web wings, if you will, because he was on a display. I've got this Spidey on a first appearance display with other Marvel characters. So that's why he's semi-posed. His legs were posed too because he was in a thwipping in the air style pose. But you can see right off the bat that there really is nothing different. You guys may even remember last year when I reviewed the original that I had gotten it early because I got blessed by the Hasbro team with a figure at Comic-Con last year. So you guys already know what's going on when it comes to the articulation, because I went through that last year. I will say that this version, this Spidey, this Buck, which is a little bit smaller than the average Spider-Man Buck, that's because its first appearance, it's supposed to be representative of a 15-year-old kid. And so it's a little bit smaller, but that's in terms of the differences, the size is there. In terms of the articulation, I will say, I'll remind you guys that this is possibly the second best Spider-Man Buck. Subjective, depends on how you feel about it. Second only to the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man Buck right there. That one, they've got some differences, but this particular Buck is very, very nice. You can get him in some great poses. The only thing he's missing really are toes, but he's got everything else you may want. He's definitely got the butterfly joints. So I'll do that. When I first reviewed this Spider-Man before, I hadn't gotten into doing the clap test. So we'll do that now, right here, because this guy actually can clap, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. He can clap. So that's good. Like I said, some excellent articulation there. I'll have a link to the original video, the first go round, so you guys will be able to see that articulation if you so desire to do so. Here's our Amazing Fantasy / First Appearance Spider-Man next to the Renew Your Vows. And you see the height difference right there, because the Renew Your Vows version is definitely the adult version of Spider-Man, as as the title indicates. He's married, grown man, married. You know what I'm saying? So a little bit more filled out, obviously. But yeah, right here you're looking at the two best Spider-Man Bucks, in my opinion, that Hasbro Marvel Legends, excuse me, has ever produced. And now here are both versions together. And you see, once again, there is really no discernible difference at all. I'm trying to see there if there's any kind of difference at all. I'm looking at the eyes. No, there's nothing. The web pattern, there's nothing. Everything is the way it should be. The only thing is the difference is, once again, in the back, where the original version from last year has the wrong color spider emblem, and our current version has the right, as long as I get the arm out of the way there to show it. Those are the only differences that we have. So basically, unless it means that much to you, if you have this version right here, then you don't need to get that version unless you're a neurotic completionist like this version, meaning myself. So there you have it. So to close this one out, nice little quick one. There was no reason to get into crazy depth because we've been there, done that with this before. This was more so to let you guys know that if you already had the 60th anniversary version from last year, that you do not really need to get this one unless you just want to get another one. You know, you're a fan of the retro card style, which I don't blame you. It's great to be able to hang that up on the wall along with the other retro figs. And yeah, there's that. Or if you're a completionist, period, or you a stickler for accuracy and you want to get your Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, your first appearance Spider-Man, in the accurate colors, meaning that blue spider emblem on his back. Whatever your reasons, I mean, it's up to you. You do what you feel, you know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and do that. This is still one of the best Spider-Man figures, in my opinion, ever made. That's for sure. Definitely in the articulation category, it's second only to the Renew Your Vows. So if you have both of those, you're doing doubly well. Or either or, it's just great. Yeah, that's all I got to say about this. It is a Target exclusive. Keep that in mind. Target exclusive. It's up there in price, $27.99. So keep that in mind. It does come with all of the accessories that the original version has. So if you missed out, you can get this on the retro card, and you won't be shafted on accessories. Plus, you'll get a more accurate version of the Amazing Spider-Man Fantasy. Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. That was a dyslexic move. But anyway, give a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me some comments. What do you think about this figure? You're going to get it? What you're going to do? You know, let me know what's up. Definitely subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, tell a friend so they can share the video. And if you want to be notified the next time I upload a video, there's a bell down there for you to hit that as well. So, you know, this is it's a complete redo. That's all I can say. And, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. So I'm about to get up out of here and not run my mouth too long, because that's not how it gets done.